What makes you think that your goals are unachievable? No, actually, tell me because I want to know what or who made you think that your goals are unachievable. Because if it was a person, let me tell you that that person is deeply wrong. Because their limits don't actually limit you. So you don't have no reason to take that into consideration, and I'm gonna tell you guys my inner monologue that I tell myself when I have to achieve a goal. I think out of 8 billion people, if one person achieved what I want to achieve, then I can achieve it. And if there is no one, not a single person that achieved what I want to accomplish, then I will be the first one. Not maybe, not like maybe I will be the first one. No, I will be the first one for sure. Hi guys, and welcome to the Premed Journal. I'm your host Maria, and I am an upcoming junior in high school. And as my prepping is starting in September, as I'm starting 11th grade, I thought that it would be really memorable for me to start this journey with this podcast, as I think that I may help some people, because all the advice that I'm going to tell you guys, it's advice that I wish I had, and I had to tell myself while prepping for med school and all of that. So yeah, welcome and enjoy the episode. Okay, so I came with this idea of this episode because where I live, there is a lot of stigma with medical school. And if you go and tell a person that you want to go into med school, they're really like, oh my god, but the grade for the entrance is so high and you need really high grades. And it's really hard, it's hard, and they try to humble you and to almost put you down almost. And this doesn't sit right with me because I'm a really ambitious person and I have the discipline to back up my ambition. And when people try to humble me or to tell me that I can't achieve, I don't appreciate that. So what I did, I stopped telling people my business and what I want to do. But that still doesn't sit right with me, and my inner monologue with that, because when a lot of people tell you oh my god, this is almost impossible, it's super hard to achieve this and that, you almost start to sink into that feeling, you start to question yourself and you start to think, well, maybe it's really hard to achieve that, well, maybe I shouldn't do that, well, maybe I don't know, maybe they are right, maybe it's really hard, maybe I couldn't do it, maybe, And my inner monologue to this specific situation with med school is, if it was that impossible, the universities would be empty. There would be no one studying medicine if it was that impossible as everyone makes it seem. It is hard, yes. You guys, you have to realize that you go into med school, you're literally studying to save human beings. This body that we all have, some people are there studying to save your life. It is not meant to be easy, but it's also not meant to be unachievable. It's not meant to be impossible. Everything is achievable in this world if you are delusional enough. And I'm gonna give you some advice to back up this mentality. And my first thing that I have to tell you guys is, Potential is not given, potential is made. What I mean by that? I want you to tell me, what is potential? Like, actually, potential is just an illusion. It doesn't exist. It is a projection. Like, you see other people saying, oh my god, he's so lazy or she's so lazy, but she has so much potential. What do you mean she has so much potential? That is actually not true. Potential, the idea of the potential, what you think a person can do, or what you think you can do, comes from proving your fears and doubts wrong every day of your life. And we're gonna take here an example, okay? Waking up early. Let's say you are a person who does not wake up early every day, who finds it really hard. I want you, if you have that problem, you should take everything from your actual bones to put some effort in and wake up early. And this is just an example, but like, you should think like that with everything in your life. You should put all the effort necessary to prove that doubt wrong. For example, you have waking up early, right? So you have to put that effort, and you wake up early one day. Okay, you wake up early one day, then the next day you wake up early 2 days, then 3 days, then a week. Oh my god, that's actually so amazing. I woke up early 1 week, then 1 week goes into 2 weeks, 2 weeks go into 3 weeks, 3 weeks go into a month, and then you can start believing, oh my god, maybe I can wake up early 1 hour earlier than I usually do. Let's say you wake up at 7. Or maybe the next month I can wake up at 6. Let's say, is that doable? Is it actually doable? So this is what I mean, guys. For example, if you bed rot every day of your life, it's gonna be really hard for you to believe. Then you can wake up one day and study for 10 hours. Who does that? Like, that's a hard thing to do for somebody who, like, let's say, studies 3 hours a day, let alone someone who bed rot every day. Like, you have to put in the effort to do harder things every day. So like, this way you can start believing, oh my god, maybe I can go up one step further today, and one step, and one step, and one step, until eventually you achieve that potential, that ideal self that you have. Then I will go into my next advice, which would be to be insanely. But when I say insanely, I mean insanely delusional. Guys, there are people out there in the world that have done insanely hard things, and this is because they were insanely delusional. You have to think, oh my god, this thing that I wanted to achieve, it's so easy because there are other people out there that do so much better than me, that do so much more than I do. For example, we're gonna go on with this example of waking up early. You have to think, I watch a documentary in my genetics class that I take, okay? And it was about CRISPR. And this scientist discovered that you can take the genome of of a person. You can cut off some bases from the DNA. You can cut out a base, for example, pair. You cut out a fragment, and for example, you can make a person stop feeling pain. Like, you can do that. This is insane. Like, this is so good, and you have to think, oh my god, there are people out there that discovered this, and I can't wake up early. I can't get my life together. This is so embarrassing. Like, you have to be a bit embarrassed of the fact that you cannot get your life together or that you cannot achieve this small thing when there are people who do 100% more than you do. Okay. My last advice would be to find inspiration in your inner circle. Your inner circle affects you a lot. So you have to be around people that make you get up in the morning. Like, you have to surround yourself with people that have achieved what you want to achieve. And that way, one, you would get insight, and two, it will seem easier to obtain. So yeah, this was the first episode of the Premed Journal. I hope you liked it, and see you in the next episode. If you have recommendations, you can comment. And yeah, bye!